Welcome to your first shakeout. I bet it's been a doozy for some of you. We have to remember the most important thing and why we are here. Because we are here for the long term, not the short term. The short term is more exciting and it is more fun, don't get me wrong. I always love that. But we're here for the long term. We're here for the longevity of this great financial paradigm shift. And we can't forget that. Nothing else. Just that. The long term. Generational, life-changing wealth for you and your loved ones. I could care less what happens in the short term. Because I've got all my eggs put in a basket for the long term. You see, it's been so fun watching shitcoin after shitcoin pump parabolic while watching our main holdings stay pretty stagnant. Some pumping here and there like Cardano ADA, others like Zilliqa and VeChain that grew exponentially for a short period of time. But there were so many that just truly never took off. Don't be worried. I still believe that with 70% of everything, we're still in a bull run. There's only 30% of my beliefs that think we should be bearish and cautious right now in this moment. I still believe that altcoin super cycle is coming. See, currently we see that there is a maximum amount of fear in this crypto market. You've got to remember, and why I've always told you about Richard Wyckoff. We've got to be fearful when others are greedy, yet greedy when others are fearful. You know, we have to buy the rumor and sell the news. Buy the dip. Buy low, sell high. We know these things. We cannot get butted out of the market because our time is coming and we will be rewarded. We cannot let fear, uncertainty, and doubt fool us. Or we can't chase pumps and FOMO for the fear of missing out. You see, all we've been experiencing is a liquidation crisis, a liquidation event that has just wrecked 775,000 margin traders. $8.6 billion worth. A huge shakeout of retail investors, average people. That's what we have witnessed. So if you have diamond hands and you held through this, then congratulations for not getting scared and panic selling because you saw 70, 90% of your bags decrease. Y'all know what it is, man. I came back out here to do another video today, you guys, after we saw Bitcoin have a 54% attack, you guys, over the past 2 days. That is a huge, huge correction, and we'll be talking about that today and what it means for the entire cryptocurrency market, you guys, and what I believe we are witnessing and seeing right here. Personally, my beliefs. This is the Bitcoin chart right now. It's currently sitting at $39,000, right under $40,000. It fell to a low of $30,000. I still believe maybe a $27,000 retest of this previous back test is possible over the next day or two. We need to keep an eye out for that, and even if not, we could see a move towards a V-shaped recovery and continue to range in this area, with possibly setting another low in the near distant future. We're going to talk about that and get into that. Just wanted to show you guys that real quick. We'll take a look at the XRP price chart also real quick. Currently sitting at $1.15. We're going to talk a lot about that and why I believe we are in what's called a Wyckoff accumulation period, and where we just hit our screen. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. I got some news pulled up for you guys, and I wanted to share with you real quick. Metallic Buterin explaining Ethereum and its process years ago, obviously. And I want you to think real hard about the lawsuit Ripple is in, as it's being deemed a security, and how the SEC has told us they had the paperwork backing Ethereum and to prove that it wasn't a security, and then we know that they apparently don't have that paperwork. And I think things like this is why. So listen to this real quick, and go do your research, and you tell me what you think about Ethereum and its process, and if it is a security or not.
We had been hoping to launch our pre-sale on February 1st, so this is the way to get into Ethereum financially, which would be that we would be selling Ether at a rate of 2,000 Ether for 1 Bitcoin, and Ether would become the internal currency of the Ethereum network. So you would be able to So Ether would be like the BTC in Bitcoin, or like the XRP in Ripple. It's sort of the glue that holds the system together. If he wants to run a contract, you would have to pay transaction fees denominated in Ether. And if you want to exchange between two different assets on the Ethereum network, chances are Ether would be the intermediate currency that you would be doing it through. So it's sort of like the reserve currency of the network. Now, we were hoping to launch the sale where you would be able to buy Ether for Bitcoin. We had to delay that for a combination of reasons, partially in order to better flesh out the business plan, partially in order to better flesh out the terms, partially for.
I think you understand what he's saying there, and the fundraiser processes that they ran to establish Ethereum. From my research, it sounds a lot like a security to me, which is why I have to bring this article from Forbes back up, which was explaining why we needed a Ripple test to stop the SEC's overreach on cryptocurrencies. And, possibly so they could restore their credibility at the SEC, even though I do believe that would be very, very hard to do. So I thought that was a fun little video I'd share real quick about Ethereum and its case for being deemed not a security in the United States of America. It's very foolish to stay up to date on that. We see an article right here from Ripple, and the Bearable Bull had tweeted it out. We're excited to announce Egypt's largest bank is on RippleNet, connecting with Lulu Exchange, which is partnered with the American Arab Emirates, the United Arab Emirates, to process cross-border payments. And we're going to learn a little bit more about that as I've got that article pulled up right here, because we know that Lulu International Exchange is partnered with United Arab Emirates, and they're known Ripple partners. And now we've got another National Bank of Egypt partnership to throw along the mix, you guys, which we know is the North African country's largest bank, and they're connected through Ripple's global payments network, RippleNet. But they talk about the ability to send and receive money quickly, reliably, and inexpensively today plays a larger role than ever before, said Navin Gupta, managing director of South Asia and MENA. Ripple is proud to partner with NBE and Lulu Exchange to bolster the MENA region's financial infrastructure and provide a frictionless cross-border payments experience for the Egyptian community. RippleNet leverages blockchain technology to help partners across a global network accelerate their business performance and scale. It delivers a superior end consumer experience, simplified network partnering, liquidity management solutions, lines of credit, and a state-of-the-art infrastructure that enables real-time payments. If you're a financial institution looking for a competitive advantage to drive the growth of your business, contact us today at Ripple. Very bullish article that I wanted to bring up that I'm going to share in the comment section for you guys to read and do your own research. We got another one right here from XRP Twin, you guys, and it says, we're looking forward to the next evolution of money. I've been telling you guys this was the greatest transition of wealth we will ever witness. The evolution of money, the great financial paradigm shift, any and everything you want to call it, the fourth industrial revolution. That's what we are entering. The global shift to explore central bank digital currencies, you guys. We know Ripple has made these central banks their own private ledger using the Ripple Interledger protocol, keeping it completely not transparent to us, and so that they can have their walled gardens at the central banks, you guys. So again, very bullish article that I want to share and let you guys read, because unsurprisingly, this pandemic has driven many of us to rely on digital forms of payment over cash. In fact, 25% of U.S. consumers use less cash now than before March 2020. Additionally, government policies around the world are now pushing towards digital currency adoption to foment contactless payments. For example, China's central bank branch is looking to eliminate banknotes from certain sectors. But without cash payments, what will be the alternative for central banks? Enter central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, that they can hit with a negative interest rate, that they can take back if you do not help stimulate the economy, that they can cut off with the click of a button. I've warned you about this and the rise of central bank digital currencies, that you do not want to get ushered into that system, just like we the people were ushered into the petrodollar system on August 15th, 1971. And we've been utilizing that system for 50 years. You do not want to get ushered into central bank digital currencies and eternal poverty and eternal servitude, where you lose the ability to save because they take those back at a rate we do not know yet. So a very bullish article I want you to read about central bank digital currencies and stay up to date on that. Next article, you guys, we got a Hedera Hashgraph and Chainlink partnership that MR.XRP shared with me this morning. Very bullish find, because Chainlink, which serves as a secure blockchain middleware for powering a wide variety of enterprise users, will be the preferred Oracle partner for the Hedera network, and will collaborate to provide Chainlink integration with the token service. You guys, which is very bullish, and if you know nothing about these two partnerships, you need to know that I'm bullish on these two partnerships. I hold both of these, and will hold these for the long term. Okay? We just got out of a Hedera Hashgraph at a little increase and got our initial profits back, and the rest we hold long term. Chainlink, we've never taken any profits out of yet. Period. Because I'm holding that. for a long-term 10-year, 5-year, we'll see basis. So very bullish on these partnerships. You can read this article. I'll pull it up and share it in the comment sections of this post down below afterwards. Check out those two projects. Very bullish, you guys. Again, we see after J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and BNY Mellon, Wells Fargo is now ready to dip its toes into crypto, and they're now allowing their wealthy clients to invest in crypto, and they're offering them crypto products. So a very bullish article that I'll pull up and have you guys read. So if you partner with Wells Fargo and you're considered a wealthy client, you might be able to get in on that, you guys. Just goes to show that crypto is going nowhere. It's going to be the evolution of money. I'm telling you guys these things without a doubt. Wholeheartedly believe these. Elon Musk tweeted out again, you guys, that Tesla has diamond hands, you guys. Well, we just saw him tank the crypto market to a 54% Bitcoin correction with his tweet about they're no longer going to accept Bitcoin. But now he's out here talking about they have diamond hands, which we know has matching numerology with one of his earlier tweets this year when he said much wow. Okay, remember that, which all refers back to MR.XRP, point blank period. If I was a financial advisor, I'd tell you guys these things, but I'm not. I'm just here to document my journey into the digital decade and the new quantum financial system. The evolution of money and the greatest transition of wealth the world has ever seen. I'm just out here for educational and entertainment purposes only. Do your own research. Another Financial Times article right here about the Bitcoin's growing energy problem, you guys, that I've been warning and telling you about, which is, informational currency warfare, but I'm very bullish on the fact that they're always targeting Bitcoin and its energy consumption and the detrimental problems it causes to our environment with their New Green Deal and their climate change agenda narratives that they are constantly throwing out there all the time. I think that it's very, very important that we watch what could happen to Bitcoin in the near distant future and how it gets regulated. But we see that this is a very bullish article that talks about that, and it talks about the recent Elon Musk tweet that just tanked the markets 54% for Bitcoin, which I thought it wasn't, it couldn't be hit by a 51 or more percent attack. But I guess we were wrong, huh? I was never wrong, which is why I've always told you guys that we needed to, that it was just an idea, just a suggestion that we needed to look into these projects we were investing in and, were they subject to 51% attacks or hacks? And did that crypto consume too much energy, or was it ISO 20022 compliant? I do believe I've said these things time and time again, because we know these things can happen. Come on now, I'll share that down below for you guys to read, and I'm not going to bore you. But Dutch Central Bank defeated by Bitcoin Exchange in a major court case, which is a very bullish article to show you that, they're losing cases, but we see that a Rotterdam court has ruled that Dutch cryptocurrency exchanges are no longer required to verify wallet addresses. So, again, the overreach on the verification processes with the KYC and everything sometimes are not really what the people want. They want their anonymity. Remember that. But I don't really know where this is going to go. I would like to know that they can't have access to my hardware ledger device like the IRS is trying to attack and hack into people who haven't paid back taxes and things like that, which I'm not going to say is a good or bad thing. I'm just saying I'd like to know that my wallet is my wallet and nobody else has access to it. And I don't have to let them know that that wallet is mine. I'm very bullish on that. So just a little quick article I might share down below in the comment sections for you guys to read. And another one, Zero Hedge has talked about again how Bitcoin has been declared dead for the 414th time. and yet crypto markets are roaring, you guys. This was a liquidation event. Of course it was going to be bought up real fast and probably going to have a V-bottom recovery, kind of like we saw in the Dow Jones last year, you guys, when we did our March crash with a great narrative that came behind it, which allowed the governments to print money and to infinity and beyond and push us to all-time new highs in that Dow Jones, right? That was just nothing more than a double tap full flag back test of the previous double tap high. So come on now. I believe that's what we're witnessing now. I do believe that we could enter into a range period throughout the next few weeks and months into the summer and have a pretty dull summer, ranging before we take off again, because we're in a Wyckoff accumulation method with where we just had our spring, I do believe. So let's keep an eye out on what's going on there. But that article's pulled up right here for you guys to read about how many times crypto and Bitcoin's been considered dead. We see Bitcoin's historical corrections of 86, 82, 56, 49, 83, 60. Now this latest one, a 51.1% attack because of Elon Musk and his tweet about Tesla will stop accepting Bitcoin payments. There's always a narrative, you guys, going around these. But we know Bitcoin's subject to these large corrections. Mr. Poole and Valgester Locke has tweeted out the manipulated hands of the Bitcoin market. We know that manipulation happens in a weird way. Again, the Diamond Hands tweet from Tesla telling you to buy XRP. Probably can't tell you that because of non-disclosure agreement, so he does it using gematria. We know Diamond Hands tells you to buy XRP. Why do you think we use it so much in the XRP community? Come on now. Mr. Poole has tweeted out again, you guys. A reminder right here from PRX. Don't forget that good times are coming. We will see greener days. The grass is always greener on the other side of the correction. Remember that. Double-digit decreases call for double-digit increases. Remember that. We're going to see green lines soon. Come on now. Pay attention. So straight into the XRP price chart. We're going to look at it real quick, you guys, before we head out of this video. We're still right here with an almost full touchback of the 236 Fibonacci retracement level. We see our pennant that we were following for quite some time, that we had a breakout and a immediate rejection of the golden pocket in the 702 Fibonacci retracement level that brought us straight back down into what I believe is our spring from our Wyckoff accumulation period. So we're going to go ahead and in real time get rid of these two trend lines in this apex breakout, and talk about what I think we could look forward to seeing, because I think it's going to be touchy right here, and we need to continue to let the markets play out. But what I would like to see is for us to continue to make a V bottom out of here, and maybe even possibly start to see this thing range in the next several days, weeks, into the months. I put an ultimatum out there that I would stop doing videos and putting out content if XRP did not hit over $2 in May, by the end of May. And I still firmly believe that. But there's also one thing you need to understand, that there's more than one calendar. You need to remember that I might not have been using the Gregorian calendar that we typically use every day. I may have been using the Julian calendar. You may never know. But if we don't reach $2 by the end of May on the calendar that I chose, I will be leaving the space, and you can continue to get your content from someone else. But I'll be back. But I'll be stepping away because I do believe that it's something I need to take a break from for a while. If I'm wrong about this $2 before the end of May on the calendar I chose. So let's look out for this range period where we can set potentially higher lows and work our way back up into a strength of sale test and see what happens if that's what we're seeing is a Wyckoff accumulation period right now. This was a liquidation event, and we know this. 775,000 margin traders, retail investors, $8.6 billion gone out of this market. Over $200 billion left the cryptocurrency market when Elon Musk made this tweet. So we need to pay attention to what's really going on. Nothing can go straight up. We went parabolic in a lot of coins and had great increases for quite some time now, several days and weeks. We've needed to cool off. Welcome to your first shakeout. With all that being said, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. It's getting a little long. And you know how we're going to do it. We're going to end it with a bearable bull. So take care and God bless. Until the next one, you guys.
No fakes, rage and mode, see I'm stuck in my ways, dropping in with the juice on my syndicate, swear to God, get the fuck out my face. After we kill them, we clean them up, till they finish, no eulogy, this is they been missing, I raise them high, been doing it. Wanted to last my whole life, could've gone back and be trife, lot of good get caught in the fight. Ever since in on my sight, winners to winners now up in the night. Catch them, I'm pulling up. I'ma be hopping up with some. She take my she murder on. In the city, this is rock and roll. It's big business, the people's on the out. We riding around the city. This is rock and roll. You see in this fine woman, don't wear messy. Don't embellish as hell as we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yeah. Heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living all out till I'm gone. Nice. Yeah. Don't embellish as hell as we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yes. Heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living all out till I'm gone. See just what you see, and I need lies searching in these streets. What I need, I'm on roll the dice. Demons, they will creep, turn into I am God. Please watch over me, Heaven, tell them all. No justice, no peace, no dealing with drama, can't have this, I worry more. I hop off of the leash, here we go drop the bomb. Ain't no thing in this world that can keep me from peace, but me. Miriam, look a star, animal. Think of myself and my sacrifice, look at the lights low. You don't know, my girl look pretty, she's sipping real low. Had me my fuck on my tree and my roller, my cable precision, let's do this like so. The devil is out and he's on to me, but my angels protecting my soul. In the city, this is rock and roll. It's big business, the people's on the out. Riding around the city, this is rock and roll. You see in this fine woman, don't wear messy. Don't embellish as hell as we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yeah. Yeah. Heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living all out till I'm gone. Nice. Yeah. Don't embellish as hell as we in. The strongest of men catch us on the throne. Yes. Heaven on earth, I am curious. Yeah, I'm living all out till I'm gone.
Take care. God bless, guys.